I'd like to show you how you can extract still image sequences from videos with AVConvert, and also how you can batch process these images then later and recombine them into a new video. And the second thing I'd like to show is how you can extract animated GIF sequences from normal videos. So let's start with the image sequence extraction. So I just installed AVConvert on this computer, so I have the right click menu available here for the settings. And the first thing I want to do to speed up the process is set this resolution, the output video resolution of AVConvert, to 1080p instead of default 4K. So that will speed up all the processes. And now we want to determine the spot in the video where we want to extract the images. So I'll play it back for a second. So this is the French Aquitaine coast with the Dune de Pilat and Maubuisson. And let's say we would like to extract like this scene. So it's from 2:11 or 12 to 2:16. Let's take these 5 seconds. So we go into the right-click menu of the video file and go to the Extract Still Images from Video submenu. And first we specify the start of the extraction, which was, I think, 2:11. So that is 132 seconds into the video. And then second step is to go back into the same submenu and specify a length of the section to be extracted. Let's go for 5 seconds. Save our changes, that's important. And now we can already extract. However, default is extract only 1 image per second, and that may be a little bit too less for what we want to do later. So I'd specify something like at least 10 images per second. And calculating roughly, we should get around 40 images. Important thing to do, I saved this change here, that's important. And another important thing to note is that AVConvert will now attempt to extract the still images sequence if we hit the 4th entry here, extract still images. Let's do it. It will create a subfolder for extracted stills. Remember having read that FFmpeg has some issues seeking inside videos. So the farther away the extraction point is from the beginning of the video, the longer it might take, on top of the fact that you might be extracting a long range. I don't recommend doing it. Just a few seconds. It's not made for long sections, extraction and things like that, just for the simple and small stuff. So we now see we have these still images named, so we can see that it's from this video and then from where to where frames have been extracted, and also the frame number. And we go down and find more than 1,000 images. And probably not all of them are needed, because it's important to know that AVConvert can only extract images when it encounters a keyframe in a video. So a fully encoded frame of a video. Not all frames of a video are fully encoded. A lot of frames are only differential, which only store a very small fraction of the entire image, only the changes from the last key image or iframe. And the problem is that FFmpeg needs to extract images and then eventually will reach from our endpoint a moment in the video where the first iframe even occurs. It will probably not occur right at the first frame we want to extract. So that's why if we open this now in an image viewer and browse through the images quickly, we can see that a lot of the same kind of images have been extracted until eventually during seeking, maybe we go from the end of it backwards, we can see that there had been images extracted. Only here is the start of our proper extraction. So this image can be discarded and all the images before it. There's no way around this phenomenon for now, but that's an issue with image extraction present in FFmpeg, and my tool relies on FFmpeg, so I cannot work around this. So these are the images we actually need, 50 objects. So this will mean around 2 seconds of video. Now I'll open up Darktable, which is a free image processing software. I'll copy all these images. That's now only 50 of them, into my Darktable input folder and open Darktable and import all images. And I'll click on one and then hit Ctrl A to select all of them. And I've then created a style which can batch convert all images. This style is creating like a lower resolution image of it and vignetting. And if I now batch process and export the images, let's see if my export target folder is empty. Yes, it is. I'll go now and hit export. So it's now ready. Let's have a look at our output folder. And we can see it's a little bit coarse now, and we have this vignetting going on. Now we can right-click an image and go to Create Video from JPEG Still Images. First step would be create list of all JPEG images in the folder. We click on that and we get this list of images in a text file. I don't want to mess with this. We could open it in a text editor and then edit the order of images or get rid of images, but I want to keep them in the original order. So next step would be, now that the text file with the image names is present in the folder, we can set a number of images per second. Default is 0.25, which will create some kind of slideshow where AVConvert will create a video and every image will be shown 4 seconds. We don't want that here. We want at least like 10 images per second in our output video to have the original speed. And then next step is create video from images found in the JPEG list. So let's do that. It will now reassemble a video from all these still images and save it into this folder. In the meantime, I had set the output resolution for video to 1080p, so the resizing process will also happen at the same time. And if we now open up this video, we can see we have artistically processed image sequence recompiled as a video and resized to 1080. This is 1080 size on a 4K screen, just a quarter. Okay, so that's just to give you an idea of what you can do with AVConvert image extraction feature. And now let's go to the next feature, which would be extract an animated GIF from a video. So we go back to our original video and we might launch it again to figure out which part we want to have as an animated GIF sequence. And let's see if there's something. Let's go from 57 to 101. 57 seconds, 101. So we close the video. We right-click it, go to Create Animated GIF from Video, specify Start Time, and we set it to 57 seconds. Save our changes, go back into the same menu, specify length of excerpt. So it's not the out point, but the length of our sequence. Default is 9 seconds, and that was a little bit too much, I think. Let's go for 6 seconds here. Go back into the same submenu. We could specify a height of the output animated GIF, and default is 720p. I'd keep that, so I just get rid of the extra line here, but that's not an important thing. And right-click again for the last time, and finally create our animated GIF. This is a pretty fast process, actually. And there we have it. Let's launch it. This is now full screen. I tried to make it original size. Doesn't want to do it now. So here we have the animated GIF of our desired sequence. Maybe we want to retweak our endpoint and length if we're not happy with it, but I'm happy with the result. We can see the typical artifacts of a GIF versus a normal video, but still image quality is fairly good. And you can even go for a higher output resolution if you want. That were the two specific functions I wanted to show you today. I hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching. See you next time.